Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Live Tarot and a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to get you some clarity on the person on your mind. What are their thoughts and feelings about you? Whether they're your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, or your crush, we're gonna get in deep on this special person that is definitely on your mind. So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome to all of the new subscribers, as well as to all of you who are already part of the Live Tarot family. I so love and appreciate you. Thank you for being here, and make sure that you do leave me a comment and get involved in this very vibrant community. I am not able to respond to all of them, but I do read each and every one because I want to know what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and if you have any feedback to share. So today I have 3 options for you. Please do be gentle with yourself, right? This is a general reading. Not everything may resonate. We want to take the messages that do and leave the rest. You can pick number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can take all of them and again take the messages that work for you. Now, if you would like to have specific guidance on your unique journey, you can have a personal reading with me, or you can actually start getting guidance at home by using my Twin Flame Oracle deck. Now, this is our flagship oracle. We do have 5 different decks, but this is the one I would recommend you start with because it's going to give you a lot of very special channeled messages, specific messages for you, your person, and your situation. So if you wanted to start off with one of the Live Tarot decks, this is the one I would recommend. If you were waiting to find out which one is good for you, you know, we've sold over 10,000 of these decks. So that's something I'm very proud of. I know that it really, really helps all of you who are on this journey to love, union, or even reunion. Now, you don't have to be on the twin flame journey. It is called the Twin Flame Oracle, but it is literally for all of you who are on this journey of love. All right, so without further ado, let's get into your card choices. So for group number 1, if you'd like to meditate, take a deep breath, see which of these images you feel most guided to. Group number 2. And group number 3. Okay, and last thing I forgot to mention, if you would like to have a personal reading with me or order the Twin Flame Oracle or any of my other decks, the links are always in the box below. And that deck, as well as all of my other decks, are also available on Amazon or Etsy. You can just look them up there. All right, so let's get right into it with group number 1. My beautiful group number 1 that chose this image. Let's take a look at the person on your mind, their thoughts and feelings about you. Okay, for our beautiful group number 1 spirit. The person on your mind. What are their thoughts and feelings about you at this time? We have the World. We have the 7 of Wands. And we have the 9 of Cups. Interesting energy. Okay, so I feel like right now your person is definitely in an energy of solitude. but it is not a solitude that they have chosen, or it's not a solitude that they would want to choose. I feel that they feel very alone right now. Okay, they feel like there has been definitely some sort of a break between the two of you. So for some of you, it's an actual separation. For some of you, it's some sort of a stepping back kind of energy. I feel like something's happened here. They're feeling very defensive because of whatever has happened here. I feel like for some of you, there may have been a disagreement, a fight, an argument, a discussion, or some sort of, opinion that was not shared between the two of you. And right now I almost feel like they're in a very pouting kind of an energy, like sulking, pouting, trying to regroup. There's a part of them that is very resistant right now. We're getting the Seven of Wands energy as the central energy. So, this may have happened either for some of you more recently, and this is kind of still in they're still kind of in their protective mode. They're still in this, I'm going to hold on to my opinion, my ego, my pride, I'm going to hold on to it for now. Like, I feel like I've been wronged. There's this very resistant, I'm the victim here energy that is coming through from them. And I feel like right now they are, at least for the temporary right now moment, they're wallowing in the I am the victim energy. Okay, it's I'm the one who's been wronged here, I'm the victim here. But I feel like this is almost like a facade, or almost like a protective mechanism that they're putting out there right now. Now, for some of you, this may have been very recent. For others of you, I'm feeling that this has been a bit of a continuing energy. Like, you may be dealing with somebody who's a bit more on the stubborn side. They're more of a volatile personality. They tend to maybe have very quick opinions. But then they take those opinions and they defend them very harshly as well. And it's interesting because I feel like right now it's like the person on your mind's thoughts and feelings are very much about feeling alone in the world. They are feeling very vulnerable, very alone. There's a sense of loneliness within them. There's a lonely energy here of like, I feel like I am definitely out in the world by myself. And this is where I think a lot of the victim energy also comes out. I feel like they're like telling themselves, like, look at me, everybody always lets me down. People always screw me over. I'm alone in this, right? I feel like this is a phase that they are going through, and perhaps it is a necessary one. It's like, I feel like the universe right now is calling upon them to drop the resistance, to release the resistance, and to stop blaming other people and other situations for their own unhappiness. And I feel like you may be part of that, right? Like, they may be going through, or you may be feeling, group number one, that your person has been going through some sort of a blaming energy where they're, maybe blaming you, blaming other people, blaming the world. Again, I feel like there's this blame the world energy. And it's like beneath that, they are a very good person. I feel like this person has a lot that they want to do in the world. I feel like they're looking for their place in the world as well. This is somebody who, could very well be a fire sign. They don't have to be. But I feel like, or they could be a water sign, but they don't have to be. But I feel like that combination of water and fire is very much about being a very emotional person, being a very passionate person. There's a lot of emotion in everything they do. There's a lot of passion. And this is almost like the kind of energy of a person who feels like if you can't do something with all of your heart and all of your passion, then don't do it at all. This is somebody who is an all or nothing. They could be. They don't have to be in every situation, but they have this sense of like, give it your all or don't give anything at all. This is somebody who doesn't like to half-ass things, okay? This is not somebody who is a lukewarm energy. And this is somebody who is very passionate, who really does give their all and believes in giving their all to everything. Now, the downside of that is that they can be extremely passionate, very sexy. It's a very sexy energy. Because look at this person, Nine of Cups. Look at, this is definitely a sexy person, as in like you can tell that he is bringing his A game, right? Look at him. He is dressed well. He is, sitting there, living his best life. So I feel like your person, this is what they want with you. They want to be this person in the world. I feel like there's a lot that they want to give to the world. There's a lot that they want to achieve, and they want to see them that way. Like, I feel like part of their frustration and why they may be very resistant right now and why they may be going through this I'm the victim here is because they want you to see them this way. They want you to see them and respect them and almost admire them. Not in a way that is like, egocentric, but more in the sense of like it would bring them great joy and great pleasure if you could view them as this person, somebody who's achieved something in the world, somebody who has taken their passion, their purpose, and really gotten results, somebody who is living their best life and who is showing up fully as who they are. And I feel like part of their frustration is that maybe they haven't done this. Maybe you don't see them that way. Maybe you see them as somebody who is desiring this. It may be playing the role, but is not fully embodying this energy. So this is why right now, when it comes to their thoughts and feelings about you, they feel that they have let you down and they feel that they have let themselves down. So in this solitary or like lonely time that they may be going through right now, feeling like they're alone and naked in the world, they're trying to find their way back to themselves. And in so doing, they feel that they will find their way back to you. Because when they reach some sense of peace within themselves, which is also to me very much part of that Nine of Cups energy, like how can I be at peace with myself? How can I accept myself? Warts and all, I may not be where I want to be. I may have a lot of, I may be very resistant. I may be like very stubbornly holding on to things, but I want to be a person that you respect. I want to be a person that you feel proud to be with. And I feel like they're trying to find their way back to being that person. Interesting. See? Wow, look at this. Yeah, so I feel like your person right now is really struggling to gain back some sort of lost self-respect as well as lost respect from you. Okay, I feel that for some of you, they may have done something here. They may have acted in such a way or made certain choices or decisions that they feel was out of character for them, that came from some sort of weakness, some sort of temptation, something that they're not proud of. And that was out of what their true priorities are. And I feel like they're definitely regrouping from that shame. There's a sense of shame there. There's a sense of like, okay, I really made the wrong decision. I did not care about what my true priorities are. I feel like for some of you, your person was definitely chasing castles in the sky. They did not prioritize what was important. They may have lost a lot of money in the process. For some of you, I feel like there's definitely some sort of a wealth issue here as well. There's something here that they've really taken a big hit on in the world. Okay, we're getting great fortune and we're getting the world. So I feel like there's something here. Maybe your person has experienced some very significant loss in their business, loss of job, and loss of identity. I feel like whatever loss this was, they really had their identity tied up in it, and they're feeling very ashamed of that, or they're feeling very, very vulnerable about that. It's a very touchy subject for them. And I feel for many of you, they may have withdrawn from you or this connection also because of that. Like they may have been caught up in something that was very, very much a failure for them, or they have interpreted it as a failure that made them feel like they can't trust themselves anymore and made them feel like they can't be for you who they wish to be. And so right now they are trying to find their sovereignty, as in they're trying to find their footing again. They're trying to find their self-worth again. They're also trying to find their place in the world again. I feel like something here, whether it's a job loss, a loss of their own self-respect, there's something more here than meets the eye. Okay, so for some of you, you may know what this is about them. For some of you, you may have an idea, but you may not know the details of what this actually is, because we're getting the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. Okay, so there's something deeper here going on with this person on your mind that they are definitely struggling to work through. Okay, and it really does affect the way they see themselves, the way that they see themselves in this connection with you. So I feel like for many of you, your person is going to be definitely trying to find that Nine of Cups. They're trying to find their own self-respect. They're trying to get out of this victim mode, because there's a part of them that is blaming themselves, but there's also a part of them that is blaming others or blaming the world for their misfortune. Okay, there is a misfortune here. And for some of you, it doesn't have to be fully tied with money. That idea of misfortune can also just be some sort of really heavy losses that your person feels like they're experiencing. And part of that loss may also be the loss of your love, group one, or your respect. Okay. So let's get some channeled messages from your person. And I would really appreciate if you could take 1 second here to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do go ahead and do so. It's absolutely free, and you have no idea that when you subscribe, you're literally helping me, a single mom, put my older kiddo through college and to get my little one ready for it as well. So the three of us really do just so appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. I keep getting signs that remind me of you. I can't ignore them anymore. I need to reach out to you. Okay, so this is why I feel like your person here with the Seven of Wands, that very lonely, resistant energy. You know, you may be in no contact right now, but they cannot stop thinking of you. They are seeing signs of you everywhere out in the world, right? And there's this very prominent energy of them feeling like they are lonely out there in the world, right? Struggling through their misfortune. They want to reach out to you. You bring out the best in me. I'm a better partner because of you. I want to cherish you forever. So definitely, I feel like you definitely brought out things in them that they really needed to learn, you know? And especially because I feel like they do tend to kind of gravitate towards or default towards this I'm the victim here. You know, I feel like you have helped to bring out better parts of them. You're the one for me. We're twin souls, and that's what scares me the most. I'm seeing it all clearly now. Okay, so there's a definite realization coming through here that I think is also very, very powerful. There's a process here of them letting go of the resistance, letting go of the fear. And part of them becoming one with you is also them becoming one with themselves first. And I feel like for your person, see, that's going to be the most important thing. So they are right now in that process of surrendering, right? Detach, trust, free fall, have faith that all will be well. And I feel like that is going to be key for your person in their next actions and what is coming towards the two of you right now with the Seven of Wands. That energy can only be dissipated when you surrender, right? That resistance can only go away when your person detaches and surrenders. Okay, so this deck right here is that Twin Flame Oracle deck that I showed you in the beginning. That is actually really useful in getting you clarity, you know, for this journey, you know, at home on your own, if that's what you like to do. So what else? See, transformation. breakthrough, reinvention, you're ready for the next level. Again, beautiful. I'm loving this group 1 for your person, because see, as they're going through this process, this 9 of Cups is calling to them. And that is the transformation that is coming. That is a transformation that is coming to them through this surrender. And I feel like that is what's going to make all the difference in your union or your reunion, because it really is tied to their own potential. Okay, they're seeing the potential within themselves. They're transforming towards that potential, and they see it within you, right? And again, I feel like the main point of this entire reading is that as your person is coming into themselves with this 9 of Cups, as they are finally standing firm in who they are and surrendering the resistance, surrendering whatever is these losses that they have suffered, they are coming into being more of who they are, and that in itself is going to bring them back to you. See, well, when does it happen? It happens when you let go of your limiting beliefs. Wow, look at that from the timing oracle. Wow. See, so again, I'm telling you, there's a lot of limiting beliefs, that 7 of Wands, that resistance that is finally cycling itself out in this connection. So let me know what you thought in the comments below. Make sure that you subscribe. Like I said, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or if you'd like to order the Twin Flame Oracle and see how that works for you in your own practice, your spiritual practice at home, or you can even order the Divine Timing Oracle, which I used here to give you more guidance on when things can happen in your life. All of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose this image, let's go into the person on your mind and their thoughts and feelings about you. So, dear Spirit, please tell us for our beautiful group 2, the person on your mind. What are they thinking and feeling? What are their thoughts and feelings about group 2? Beautiful. We have the 2 of Cups. We have the 3 of Wands. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. Interesting. So I feel like this person who is on your mind, they definitely are thinking of you, group 2. Okay, I'm feeling a very beautiful energy here, a very like couple energy, right? Look at this beautiful 2 of Cups. And I love these little birdies. They're so adorable, right? Also kind of in love, sitting up there on the branch, right? I feel like your person is thinking very romantic thoughts about you at this time. I feel like there's a special message here for those of you who might be in some sort of a long distance relationship. I feel like they are currently fantasizing about being with you in person, maybe exchanging, like, you know, like this, like maybe having a beautiful glass of wine, or if wine's not your thing, champagne, coffee, whatever it is that the 2 of you would love to sit and enjoy together. I feel like there is this beautiful imagery, this beautiful sense of like, you know, I would love to sit and enjoy, you know, the sunset while having, you know, whatever we like to drink together. I'd love to be in this physical sense of warmth with you. Like they want to be near you physically. They want to feel the heat. They want to feel your physical presence. So there's a lot of this fantasizing. For those of you who it's not a long distance relationship, it's the same kind of, you know, energy that, you know, they are looking forward to seeing you again. They're looking forward to being with you again. Now, what I find very interesting though, is that for some of you, I feel like maybe this person, you may not know. I'm getting this energy that for some of you, you may not know how this person truly feels about you. For some of you, you might be in some sort of a friend zone as well at this time. Maybe you guys are just getting to know each other. Nobody's sure of how the other feels, like you don't know what he's thinking, or he doesn't know what you're thinking. She doesn't know what he's thinking, vice versa, all of those different combinations. One doesn't necessarily know what the other is thinking, and it's something that is just growing over time, but there needs to be some sort of a conversation so that this can move forward into something more. But I feel like for those of you who are in that situation where it's like, you know, you feel this deep connection, you may be having conversations, you may be spending time. If it's not long distance, you might be physically spending time together. You may see each other, but there's some sort of a delay, okay? There, you feel like there is some sort of delay. And I want you to know, like, in terms of their thoughts and feelings, they're also feeling that delay. And I feel like part of the delay for some of you is this Three of Wands, as in it's almost like they are looking for signs from you, group number 2, that would make them feel like they have a green light. Okay, so maybe for some of you, again, take this as it resonates. Maybe for some of you, you guys have been dancing around the relationship. Like you might be spending time together. You may be talking for hours, texting for hours, but you're doing like a bit of a dance, you know, like it's like somebody is waiting for the other person to say, hey, I think we should, you know, get together. I think we should date. I think we should, you know, take this to the next level. For some of you, I feel like there's been a bit of a waiting game here with this Three of Wands. And part of the reason for that may also be that each of you have a lot going on right now, this Two of Pentacles energy, right? For some of you, I know that Two of Pentacles is a twin flame card. So if you're looking for a confirmation that you're on a twin flame journey, this may be it right here. But this also tells us that there's something about the two of you that is very complementary, a very yin-yang energy. I do feel that your person sees you that way. Like they see you as somebody who really complements them, who really, you know, brings a beautiful balanced energy into their life. Like they want to get to know you deeper. If this is one of those relationships where you guys just started getting to know each other, your person really wants to get to know you more. But there may also be with this Two of Pentacles that both of you have a lot going on right now. Like you guys might be in school. I feel for some of you, you might be still getting your degree. You may have a lot of like activities. You may have a lot of, for those of you who are in that phase of life, you know, your careers might be very busy. For some of you, you might have like, you know, again, in that phase of life, you might have, you know, previous kids from previous relationships. You might be a mom, you might be a dad, you might have a lot of other responsibilities. So I feel like that may also be, you know, maybe making this Three of Wands feel like it's like a longer wait. There may be things that need to be resolved. I feel like your person is also definitely going through this Two of Pentacles energy. So they may have certain things in their material life, in their everyday world that really need to be resolved. They may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed at this time by some of those things. And they may also be sensing or feeling that maybe you are very busy as well. So I'm getting a very kind of like a busy energy. Like, you know, I'm a very busy person. I have a lot going on. You're a very busy person. You have a lot going on. I really enjoy your company. I love being with you. There is something here of like, okay, but we need to either wait to be together. For some of you, I feel like there's some sort of like a waiting that your person feels that, okay, there's certain things that need to be resolved or certain things that need to be cleared. There's like this waiting time period. For this, I also feel, again, take this as it resonates, and maybe not for everybody. For some of you, to me, this also represents some sort of a third-party situation that is also in the process of being resolved, right? So either your person is ending a difficult relationship, they are moving out of one place and moving into another, or they are going through a difficult divorce or breakup, or there's something here that is definitely taking or maybe distracting their energy, but that needs to be resolved. And that is why you're also kind of both waiting. There's some sort of a waiting going. But I do feel for many of you, you may also be in that situation where you are waiting to have the conversation about what it is that the two of you truly are. Okay, I'm also getting that as a very strong energy. Like your person's thoughts and feelings are, for many of you, very much around this. When should we have the conversation that says, okay, are we exclusive? Are we in this like together? Like, is this more than friendship? Is this more than just dating? Maybe you've been casually dating, right? So I feel like there's definitely some sort, your person is kind of waiting to have that conversation. And I think there's a little bit of nervousness that they have around that conversation as well, where they feel like, are we going to be on the same page? Should we wait to have this conversation? Do we both want the same things? Are we both in the same place in life? Like, they're also wondering, I feel, group 2, one of the questions that they also have in their thoughts and feelings for you, this person that's on your mind, is that they want to know if you are available for a deeper relationship. Okay, for some of you, they know that you might again be in school, you might have a lot going on, you might have kids, you might have a very busy life, and they are waiting to have this conversation with you to know whether you would want to be with them in a more serious way, whether you have the time to commit to them, to be with them in a more serious way, whether you would even want to see them more often, or would want to actually take the relationship to the next level. So I feel like these are all the thoughts that are going through your person's mind. I do feel a sense of like a nervous tension, a little bit of a nervous energy, because I feel like they truly do desire to be with you, but they may be a little bit hesitant to ask. Like they're afraid that you might say no. They're afraid that you might say you're not ready, right? They have a lot invested. I'm feeling that they have a lot of emotion invested in this. So this waiting game of this Three of Wands may also be kind of like them getting up the courage, to see what you want or what your response would be. Like, are you ready, or are they going to feel let down that you may not have, that may not be your priority at this time? Wow. Okay. So see, this is why I'm saying, for those of you who there is a third party situation, this person is coming up. Okay, so this can represent, it doesn't have to be a romantic third party. It could be any kind of false person in your person's life that is distracting their attention away from prioritizing their relationship or moving their relationship forward with you. Okay, so this is really important. There is some sort of a false person energy here, and it really could be anybody. It could even be somebody who is whispering in your person's ear, because they are either jealous of this Two of Cups energy. They may have been watching, and again, it doesn't have to be that they have a romantic interest, although it could be, but it could even just be, somebody like, somebody who is a toxic person in your person's life that wants your person's attention. That wants your person to feel like they're responsible to them. Maybe they rely on them for money or emotional support or something here. But I feel like, for some of you, your person may have somebody in their life who doesn't have the best intentions, okay, who wants something from them. And that might be one of the things that they have to deal with this Two of Pentacles, because we were getting the energy that both of you may have a lot of responsibilities, or maybe juggling certain things. Okay, so take that as it elevates, but as it resonates. I'm saying elevates because I was seeing this elevation card, and I just feel like that word just keeps coming out as well, like elevate, elevation, elevate, because I do feel that even if there is this false person's energy or this false person's influence, I still feel that whatever that energy is not strong enough to destroy this Two of Cups energy that your person feels for you. And this is why I feel like with that Three of Wands, they are waiting, wanting, desiring, hoping for an elevation of this connection. How to elevate this connection, how to take it to the next level. There is a deep realization here as well, right? Like during this time, whatever time period, group 2, this has been for you, right? This 3 of Wands could be anything. It could be a few weeks, it could be a month, it could be 2 months, it could be 6 months, right? Whatever this time period has been, I feel that more and more your person with this 2 of Cups is coming towards. And look at this, we have 2 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. So we have 2 twos here with this 3 of Wands as the central energy. And so this is powerful. There are powerful decisions that are about to be made. There are powerful decisions that have to do with your heart as well as your responsibilities in life. And this is why that 3 of Wands may be a bit of a delay in that decision making. But I feel like as these things are being worked out in your person's mind, they are definitely coming to the realization that they want to elevate this connection. Okay, they want to enter. And see, if you look at this, like again, you see this very interesting. This is one world. Now this looks like the portal to another world right here, right? And there's a person who's standing right here. And this is why I feel like your person is wanting to walk through that portal, as in they are, there may be a bit of a delay where they're kind of standing here and getting the lay of the land. Again, look at this. If you look at this 3 of Wands as well, look, they're both figures who have their backs turned to us and who are standing and seem to be waiting for the right moment to move forward, right? Or they're waiting for something to happen. They're waiting for a sign, or they're waiting to see something that tells them, yes, I can now walk forward. And so I feel like that's the energy. That's where your person is like, they're coming to that realization that it is time. It is time for them to make the decision. 2 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. Big decision making. The realization is here. Do they want to walk through this door towards you and towards the creation of a brand new life? See, back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. Exactly. So I feel like that's what that 3 of Wands energy is all about. It's about the reevaluation of what is it that they truly want. If there's been a lag period, they've been trying to work that out, whether it's a toxic false person, whether it's other responsibilities, other distractions. And now it's like they have been taking this time to reevaluate and come to the realization that they want more. Okay, they want more, whether you guys have been friends, whether you guys are dating and, you know, things need to move forward, whatever the situation is, the realization is the same. So let's get some channeled messages from them. And if you could just take a second to give this video a thumbs up, it really helps the channel. If you could also subscribe if you haven't already. You have no idea how powerful you are. It's literally free, and yet when you do that, you're helping me, a single mom, put my older kiddo to college. I can't believe he's already there, and get my little guy ready to go as well. And I cannot tell you how much the 3 of us appreciate your support, really from the bottom of our hearts. I'm totally heartbroken that we're not together right now. I'm up at night worrying about us and our future. Okay, so there's something there, right? Again, that 3 of Wands, if there's been some sort of a lag, if there's been some sort of a break here, I contradict myself and give you mixed messages because I don't know what I want. So again, I feel like for some of you, take it as it resonates. That 3 of Wands delay may be because of them not, you know, coming to a specific understanding of what they really want. And for some of you, I feel like that confusion and the mixed messages may be coming from this false situation as well. Losing you is my biggest regret. I feel totally lost and alone now. You deserve better than me. Okay, so for some of you, there's definitely been, again, some sort of a lag period, a sort of a time where, you know, you don't know where this connection stands, and it may feel like a loss. But I feel like that 2 energy, the Cups and the Pentacles, tells us that there is an energy of a decision, of an elevation that is coming around. See? Sacred space. Sacred space. So I feel like a space is going to be opening up here. If you guys haven't been in communication, if there's been minimal to no contact, there's going to be an opportunity opening up here for communication and contact to come through, for sure. Okay, for sure. And it's going to feel really good. that sacred, the energy of that sacred space is really that energy of comfort between the two of you, of comfort to have the conversation. Because we were saying, remember in the beginning, that for some of you, there's a conversation that needs to happen here. And people have been waiting for it. Like your person may be waiting for you to say something. You may be waiting for them to say something. Now we have in your future energies here, a space for that conversation being created. And look, they're going to be chasing you. So this may come from them, okay? Them coming to you saying, okay, it's been long enough now. I feel like we need to talk. You know, we need to talk about where we're at, what we want to do. We have some decisions to make. See, they want to create something beautiful and new with you. They want to create something lasting, real, and beautiful with you. Beautiful. I love this. Love this. So let's take a look at, wow, fast moving energy. Okay, so don't hold me to the 4 days. I feel like this is Spirit saying that you may see a communication, or a shift or a conversation coming through very, very quickly here from this person to you. Okay, and with the chasing energy, it's very powerful. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you would like to have a private reading with me or order the Twin Flame Oracle, which is this deck that I used. It's actually our biggest seller. We've sold about 10,000 copies of it already. And it's a great starter deck to start off with if you don't know where to start with the Live Tarot decks. We have 5 of them, right? So this is a beautiful starting point. And it would give you a lot of comfort and clarity at home too, or between readings. So if you'd like to order that, you can go to the website, or you can even order it on Amazon or Etsy. And all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. Love you all. See you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose this image. Let's take a look at the person on your mind. What are their thoughts and feelings, Spirit, about group 3? The person on your mind, group 3. What are their thoughts and feelings about you? We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Wands. Beautiful. And we have the King of Wands. Beautiful. Okay, so we have some very nice, very powerful, passionate Wands energy coming through here, which I love because it's all about the passion, the chemistry, taking of action. And then we have this beautiful 9 of Pentacles that kind of grounds that energy, because this can be one of, very fast movement, very bold action, right? And the fact that we have this 8 of Wands as the central energy, this is like a very fast moving, as you can see right here, right? Very fast outcome, fast moving energy, the coming in of action, information, transition, right? There's an energy here of something coming to a new light, coming to a new sense of understanding, or a new kind of outcome that is very highly desired. Now, the other thing that's coming through very clearly here from the person on your mind, group 3, is that when they think of you, they so admire you. 9 of Pentacles. I feel like there is a definite mirroring energy going on here. I feel like this is somebody who is someone who has really hustled hard for everything that they have, and they feel that they see their divine counterpart in you, in that you have that same sense of determination. You have that same sense of ambition. Okay, there's something here about the two of you having, you know, really interesting and perhaps even common goals and dreams. Both of you may have like similar, even if you're like in different careers, you may have a similar motivation, right? Things that inspire you, things that you want to accomplish. You both may have a lot of ambition in your individual fields, even if those fields are very different, right? But I feel like in their, like the person on your mind and their thoughts and feelings about you, one of the things that they feel is very unique, beautiful, and amazing about you is that you're probably the only person who has matched them in this way. Because I feel like, you know, I'm getting the energy that before they met you, your person felt like they were always the one who was the mover and shaker in the relationship. And what I mean by that is that they always felt like they were the one who was like very productive, you know, very goal oriented, very like, you know, having, you know, having a bigger vision. And I think that before falling for you, I feel like they have dated or been in relationships with people in the past who did not reflect that back to them, as in they were not mirrors, right? Like they were not like this person. And maybe to a certain extent, those relationships worked for some period of time because maybe there was something there that, you know, they felt at some time maybe was okay. You know, that, hey, I'm the one who has all of this going on, so it's okay if the other person does not. But I feel like your person has definitely, group 3, I feel like they have evolved to a new understanding through their own experience. And I feel like this is the kind of person who has come to that point in life where they realize that they had to shed the past. As in, you know, they've been disappointed in past relationships because I'm getting the energy, it's funny, I'm getting the phrase, they couldn't keep up with me. They couldn't keep up with me. And I'm not saying that your person is arrogant or anything like that, but I do feel with this King of Wands energy coming through, I do feel that they are self-confident, okay? I feel that, you know, they are very active. They want to go out and do. They're like doers in the world. They tend to have boldness within them. Like they do like to take bold action. And they do oftentimes feel that other people don't keep up with them in the sense that maybe they're not as motivated as they are. Maybe they are not as energetic as they are. I do feel that this person has higher energy. Like they have a lot of motivation. They like to act fast. They like fast outcomes, but the downside to that is that sometimes they might be very quick to judge, right? They might be very quick to formulate an opinion, and that might be one of the things that has been prickly between the two of you. That might be some of the things that may have caused you to bump heads as well. Like this is definitely a fast moving energy. This is somebody who, you know, may come across as somebody who he or she doesn't have time, you know, just for nonsense. Like this is a very no nonsense energy. Like I don't have the time, I don't have the energy. Let's get to the bottom line. You know, I need to know, okay, what's the problem so I know how to solve it. You know, and so sometimes they approach their emotional life or their romantic life sometimes in the same way. Hey, I want a quick resolution. What's going on here? You know, tell me what's going on here. If there's a problem, let's resolve it fast. Like I just want to talk about it, get it over with, put it behind us. Like they're very quick. There's a very fast moving energy. But I feel like, again, until they met you, they didn't feel that anybody could keep up with them. But the fact that they are now seeing you in this 9 of Pentacles energy, they feel like they have met their match. That's the other phrase that Spirit is giving me. I have met my match. I have met my match. As in, group 3, this is what your person thinks about when they think of you, because they have tremendous respect for who you are, what you have achieved, what you're about to achieve, what your dreams are, and the fact that you probably hustle just as hard as they do. Like there's something here about I have met my match, somebody who can keep up with me. And this is something that is extremely exciting to the person on your mind, okay? You being this way, group 3, is something that turns them on, okay? Big time, okay? It stirs these King of Wands juices within them. They are very excited about you. They're very excited about who you are. There's this really captivated energy of them wanting to get to know you deeper and better. Okay, there's this sense of like, there's an excitement that whirls around you. Okay, they see this as an exciting energy that whirls around you, right? Wow, see, look at that. Oh, wow, so interesting. So I'm feeling that this person, they very much want you to be, I'm getting like power couple energies, okay? I feel like this person is starting to see you and see the possibility of being a power couple, okay? Because again, I feel like they feel that they've never had that Nine of Pentacles power couple energy with anybody else because other people that they were with in the past could not keep up with them, okay? Or at least this is like what their self-confidence tells them. And look, we're getting wealthy man, but I want you to take this as energy. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be wealthy man, wealthy woman, wealthy person, wealthy energy. Okay, so this tells me, isn't it beautiful, with this Nine of Pentacles as well as the King of Wands, that there's an energy of ambition, success, productivity, goals, outcome, things that are very exciting to both of you. Okay, you both share this sense of abundance, you know, that both of you have big dreams. You're willing to go after those dreams. Both of you want more abundance in your life. Both of you believe in yourself. And even when you have those days, which we all do, where you doubt yourself or you're down upon yourself, I feel like your person really loves you for the fact that you know how to get yourself out of those more negative energies. That's something that they really appreciate about you as well, is that they see you as somebody who is strong enough and wise enough to recognize that, you know, we're going to have down days and that's okay. But we have to climb ourselves, you know, climb up back out of those darker holes that we can all fall into from time to time. But overall, there's an energy of power. Okay, there's an energy of like a very powerful energy that your person is very much attracted to in you. Now, I feel like if there's been a struggle or separation, it may be precisely because of this issue, right? For some of you, you might be going through some sort of a temporary kind of separation because maybe one or both of you just have too many things going on. There may be, you know, work things, business things, money related, property related, family related, just a lot of things going on in the material world that is distracting. You might both be struggling to create time for one another, or one is struggling to create time for the other and the other one felt, you know, ignored or was not a priority in the past. So I feel like your person, also the person on your mind, they really, whatever happened between the two of you in the past, they want to seek balance with you and to put it behind you. Okay, because I do feel that we have a lot of powerful energies here. Whenever we see Nine of Pentacles, the one thing about the Nine of Pentacles, though, even though it is my card of financial freedom, building your own empire, really doing well for yourself, the only downside of the Nine of Pentacles is that it is always portrayed as a singular lone figure, like a solitary figure, like they have built up all of this for themselves, but currently maybe they don't have somebody to share it with. But they're still content, they're still happy because they are building their empire, they are collecting their coins, they're building their financial future, their financial security, and for now that is enough for them. But I feel like, again, until they met you, until you guys fell in love with each other, maybe it was enough for you, right? Maybe that was enough. But now this connection is bringing out new desires, the desire for companionship, the desire for partnership, the desire to share share all of this money, you know, like everything that comes with the money, like, you know, to share experiences, to be able to spend your coins doing something you love with your partner, right? If you're just, you know, it's okay, it's fun to spend them on yourself, but it's also equally fun to spend them on the person you love together, doing fun things together. So I feel like right now, also in terms of, you know, the person on your mind and their thoughts and feelings for you, they want to bring balance back into this relationship. And look at this beautiful, spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. Okay, so I feel like maybe for some of you, if there's been a struggle or separation, this is the reason. Maybe you just didn't have quality time to spend with one another. There could be long distance, there could be other obstacles, but I feel like their thoughts and feelings about you, they know that if they want this beautiful partnership that they've always wanted, if they want somebody like you who can keep up with them, then both of you are gonna have to carve out the time. They are gonna have to carve out the quality time to build this relationship. And I feel like this is what they are getting very deeply invested in, and they're wanting to act upon because of that 8 of Wands energy. So let's get some channeled messages. And if you could just take a second right now to give this video a thumbs up, a like. Thank you. It really helps the channel. And if you haven't already, please do go ahead and subscribe. It's absolutely free, and you have no idea how powerful it is. I mean, it literally helps me, a single mom, get my older kiddo through college. He's already there, he's a sophomore and loving it, and get my little one prepared to actually go to college and make me a single mom, empty nester. Not looking forward to that. But really, the three of us so appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for your support. Being apart from you has changed my life. I'm in a dark place right now. I will contact you soon. Okay, see, this is why I'm saying for some of you, I feel like maybe some of these, the priorities weren't in place, right? There may have been distractions, other priorities, other ambitions, and, you know, it resulted in some sort of separation, but it has definitely put them in that very dark place. I have toxic people and situations in life that keep me from being with you. I'm too weak to fight it. Okay, so for some of you, yeah. Again, if there is a definite separation, and I'm seeing because of this energy right here, I feel like the toxic people or situations may have something to do with family members who your person may be tied to, either through a family business, family wealth, family joint property. There's something there that, you know, may be the reason why, and that those relationships may be toxic, but your person may feel trapped in them because they are financially trapped in them, right? I long for you but can't express it. I'm trying to heal my childhood wounds so I don't hurt you again. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like you may be struggling through, see, this person, I feel like for some of you, this person, the reason why they are so powerfully in that King of Wands energy, the reason why they seem to be very ambitious, why they have goals, why they seem to be like always on the go, right? With that 8 of Wands, fast results, I'm out in the world, I'm goal-oriented. Sometimes people are like that because there's a part of them that could be running away from some of the wounds of their own childhood, right? And their way of dealing with that is not working on it, but working through it by being busy, by having goals, by wanting to achieve wealth or whatever their goals are. So for some of you, it's definitely going to be, you know, some sort of wounds that need to be dealt with, but can be dealt with when this person truly does slow down and starts focusing on the relationship as well. So we're getting free will. So see, I feel like your person chooses you. Okay, they are in that process of, you know, coming to you and saying, I choose you. You know, I choose to be with you because you are what I have always wanted. I've never had this in the past. and I know the choice is mine, and I'm going to, especially for some of you who are in this situation where you feel like your person doesn't have free will, I feel like in their upcoming energy or their next actions, they want to start exercising their free will. So as in, they want to break away from any kind of toxic influence, people or situations that may be holding them back. Okay, so that's really powerful. Yeah, so they have unawakened people around them as well. I feel like this is coming underneath toxic people and situations. So I feel like, again, this unawakened energy that may be around them has kept them very focused on, you know, building their coins, right? It's kept them kind of unawakened from their deeper heart, from their heart space. See, we have a heart right here. So I feel like, again, in them choosing to be with you, in them choosing to love you, it's going to open up that heart. It's going to awaken that energy within them so that they're not just, you know, they're not just pursuing coins, but never pursuing their heart, right? Oh, wow. They want to build a home with you. See, again, I feel like, again, for some of you, your person has been working so hard, again, for that wealthy status, for that building their own empire, that maybe they've even built a house. But I feel like what they see in you is the opportunity to create a home, right? Like, you can have all those coins, you can use it to build a house, but what really makes it a home is love, right? Is a loving partner, a cozy, warm space where you feel totally accepted for who you are, loved for who you are. So this is so beautiful. I feel like this is something that your person truly does want and wants to create with you. Look at that. And a fast moving energy, 8 of Wands, 1 week. Okay, so again, don't hold me to exactly 1 week, but I feel like this is Spirit saying that there is definitely a confirmation here of that faster moving 8 of Wands energy. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order the Twin Flame Oracle, this is our main deck in the Live Tarot family of decks. Like, we have 5 decks, but if you're looking for a great one to start with, this is our most popular deck. We've sold over 10,000 of these decks. I'm so proud of that. It means so much to me that these decks have truly helped all of you who are on this journey to union or reunion. They can definitely help you at home to give you guidance and clarity in between either general readings or personal readings that you may want to have. And so you can order them on Amazon, Etsy, or on our website. All of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one.